These are cruel words that can make a narcissist tremble and submit to you forever. Have you ever encountered someone seemingly indifferent to your feelings and well-being? Perhaps they displayed extreme self-centeredness, making interactions challenging. But fear not, as you have the ability to protect yourself. It's time to dismantle the fabricated world created by narcissists and regain control. Now, let's explore 10 empowering phrases to confront narcissists and safeguard your well-being. Are you ready to reclaim your power? Let's begin our journey. Number 1. Release your grip. Engaging with a narcissist can be exhausting, especially when they refuse to let go of dominance in a confrontation or competition. Their insatiable need to win at all costs makes them incapable of surrendering, even when cornered. This can undoubtedly ignite frustration within you. Yet, remember, it's a mental battle. Trust your judgments and refuse to let their actions dictate your responses. Demonstrate fearlessness and unwavering resolve. Eventually, they will yield. Expect retaliatory strikes, but find solace in asserting your agency and prioritizing your well-being. Let go confidently, knowing you are standing up for yourself and your mental health. Number 2. Assert your right to say no to a narcissist. The mere utterance of no is akin to a dagger striking the fragile ego of a narcissist, undermining their perceived strength and deflating their sense of being loved. Avoiding the word no becomes their primary objective, leading them to resort to manipulation and control to achieve their desires. It is crucial to stand firm and assert your boundaries by utilizing the power of no when necessary. If a narcissist makes a request that compromises your safety or well-being, it is perfectly acceptable to decline. If they persistently pressure you, prioritize your own welfare and remove yourself from their presence before any harm is inflicted. Remember, you have the right to set your own rules and refuse their demands. Embrace the notion that caring for yourself should not be tainted by the false guilt imposed by their deceitful tactics. Number 3. Speak these words: I don't care. Narcissists crave attention and will employ any means to validate their self-importance and righteousness. The exhausting nature of being in close proximity to such individuals is undeniable. However, there exists a powerful phrase capable of halting a narcissist in their tracks: I don't care. Though seemingly simple, these 3 words strike at the core of a narcissist's pride. Their entire self-worth hinges on external validation, rendering I don't care as a rejection of everything they have ever sought to be acknowledged for. It is akin to denying them a reason to exist. Comprehending why narcissists require copious amounts of praise can prove challenging. They lack a genuine understanding of their own identity and perpetually seek external support to validate their existence. They cannot experience a sense of genuine being unless someone else deems them significant. Number 4. Cease attempting to control me. Dealing with a narcissist's incessant need for control can prove challenging. However, it is crucial to recognize that you can establish boundaries and prevent their attempts at manipulation. Asserting yourself and halting their reign over you may seem daunting, but it is vital for your well-being. Approach the situation with composure and take charge. Clearly express that you refuse to be treated as a pawn and demand to be treated with respect. Standing up for yourself does not require being aggressive or confrontational. By calmly setting clear boundaries and communicating them to the narcissist, you may even earn their begrudging respect. While there is a possibility of their anger, it is still preferable to surrendering to their desires. Number 5. State: it has nothing to do with you. When it feels like the narcissist believes everything revolves around them, it can be mentally and physically draining to cope with their behaviors. Nevertheless, it is vital to remember that their actions do not define your worth or value. Number 6. Urge self-accountability and greater responsibility. When an individual refuses to take ownership of their actions, it can be deeply frustrating. However, it is essential to remember that you can only control your own behavior, not that of others. Expecting others to act responsibly may prove challenging, yet it is vital for fostering healthy relationships. If you find yourself collaborating with a narcissist who consistently evades accountability, it becomes necessary to employ the right words to deflate their ego. Even if the narcissist attempts to shift blame or guilt-trip you for holding them accountable, stand your ground. Voicing their flaws does not make you weak. Rather, it showcases strength and courage. Number 7. You are inadequate. Navigating interactions with a narcissist can prove tiresome due to their incessant need for praise and validation. It becomes irksome to hear them boast about their superiority while demeaning others. Yet, if you tell a narcissist, "You're not enough," it shatters their facade, rendering their words and actions insignificant. They crumble under the weight of this statement. Number 8. Inform them of their lack of knowledge. Narcissists often go to great lengths to avoid facing the truth or acknowledging their flaws, contributing to toxic relationships. While it may prove challenging to confront a narcissist about their ignorance, prioritizing honesty and sincerity is vital for fostering healthier and more respectful relationships. By bravely embracing the truth, you can contribute to the betterment of your connections. Thus, when a narcissist becomes bothersome, simply assert, "You have no comprehension of the truth." Nevertheless, be prepared for the potential ego-driven response. They may react with discomfort or seek retribution. However, do not allow their reactions to impede your quest for truth and your commitment to honesty with yourself and others. Number 9. Proclaim, "My life is my responsibility." In the presence of a narcissist, assuming responsibility or admitting fault can be perceived as a threat to their control and power dynamic. It is essential to remember that accountability is not about establishing power, but rather about taking personal responsibility. By embracing this, we can break free from being controlled and manipulated by others, assuming agency over our own lives and actions. Number 10. Assert, "You are mistaken in your belief." Narcissists exhibit a heightened sensitivity to criticism. When their errors are pointed out, they may respond with intense anger or attempt to diminish your worth. However, what occurs when their ego is confronted with the truth of their fallacy? In such instances, their reaction may be even more severe. Narcissists detest being proven wrong and fear exposure as fraudulent. Therefore, highlighting their mistakes can provoke anger and retaliation, despite the fact that the mistake was initially theirs. It is important to remember that receiving constructive criticism is a natural part of personal and professional growth. Making mistakes is inherent to our humanity, as no one is infallible. Developing a positive response to feedback is crucial for resilience and cultivating meaningful relationships. When a narcissist reacts unfavorably to criticism, it can be challenging to navigate, but maintaining composure and politeness can help minimize conflict. Number 10. Assert, "You are mistaken in your belief." Narcissists exhibit a heightened sensitivity to criticism. When their errors are pointed out, they may respond with intense anger or attempt to diminish your worth. However, what occurs when their ego is confronted with the truth of their fallacy? In such instances, their reaction may be even more severe. Narcissists detest being proven wrong and fear exposure as fraudulent. Therefore, highlighting their mistakes can provoke anger and retaliation, despite the fact that the mistake was initially theirs. It is important to remember that receiving constructive criticism is a natural part of personal and professional growth. Making mistakes is inherent to our humanity, as no one is infallible. Developing a positive response to feedback is crucial for resilience and cultivating meaningful relationships. When a narcissist reacts unfavorably to criticism, it can be challenging to navigate, but maintaining composure and politeness can help minimize conflict.